What's up guys, Dave Plays here. Today I'm going to be making my how I made my montage tutorial. So recently you might have seen this montage I made a few days ago, and you might have been wondering how I did it. First of all, I am not like really good or anything at all. I'm just going to show you how this looks and how I do it. I'm not professional or anything, so I'm sorry if you're disappointed with how it comes out, but that's all I'm going to say, so let's get straight into the video. So first, what you want to do, when you open up Shotcut, it's going to look something like this. What you want to do, you want to take your file, the one you want to, what you want to do is you want to click on this and press Control U. What that's going to do, it's going to create a separate audio track. It means you can put your audio in that track. So let's say you want to put some music. This is how you add music to any videos, anything. So let's say you want to put music. That's why you add this audio track thingy, because you can add music, sound effects, and all. So what you're going to do is you want to find your song. There, I got my song and I put it in. So you see this yellow space, you want to make sure it starts, unless if you want to put a black screen at the beginning and to tell how to do that. I did that in my montage, so I'm going to show you how I did that. So first you want to click remove, right click on this yellow blank space and then click remove. It'll make sure that there's no gap. Then you can shift it a few inches or a bit of distances. This number that comes up over there, that shows how much seconds farther you're moving it. So let's keep it here. This is a good spot. And what we want to do, actually let's go 8 seconds around. Let's go put it back to normal and then move it till 8 seconds. And then what you want to do, you want to download a black screen from somewhere online. So I'm going to get my black screen up and then put it in. So you want to make sure to drag and drop your black screen into the first track and the music into the second track, or else it won't be right. So what you want to do, I downloaded an 8 seconds black file, and it also has rain sounds, and I don't want that. So first we're going to remove this yellow space by right clicking and clicking remove. So you want to right click on this blank space and then click remove. So what that does is that when the video starts, immediately it'll come. But you don't really want to do that because that would be like instant and your internet might be slow or something. So you want to move it like maybe 1 second forward. And then since it's a black screen, it's not going to matter. But normally what you want to do is you want to say this circle, hold, and then move it to the side of it. This creates the fade effect. Fade in, so it looks cool, but we don't need to do that because it's a black screen, so it's not going to change much. So what you want to do, you want to add text to the same. So let's first find how much till where we want to keep the thing. So if we play it right now, we'll hear that it has a rain sound, and I don't want that. So what we're going to do is click on this clip. It'll turn like have a red outline. Over here, click on filters. Click on this plus. That'll add a filter. In your favorite, it should be defaulted favorite. So you want to scroll down to the bottom until you see this gain/volume. What this is you can change the volume of thing. Right now we want it to be muted, so you see this blue bar. What we're going to do is click, hold, and then drag it to the bottom. So now when we play, we'll find that there's no sound. See, there's no sound. Now what we want to do, the next thing we want to do is add text. So let's say you want to say blah 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 montage, and then another, and then clear the board and then say bye blah blah blah. So I'm gonna do that right now. I didn't do that in my montage, but we're gonna do that right now. So what we're gonna do is split where we want the first sentence to be. Let's say I want it to be till here. Click S on your keyboard or click this button. So let's click S on our keyboard. So it splits these two. Now these are two different clips. You want to click on the first one, click filters, and then the plus again. And then what you want to do, you want to search up text. And then you'll find text simple. You just want to click on text simple. And then you want to do, you want to click on this text thing, highlight the whole thing by holding your mouse and highlighting. Click backspace, type, let's say, fearless, a Bed Wars montage. So now we added the text. And now when we move this playhead, this is called the playhead, this shows where it is. So we want to click over here. It should show this. So let's say it's not as big as you want. You can scroll down using the scroll wheel or holding your mouse over this. You can change the font color, everything. The font, outline. So right now what we want to do is change the size. So what we want to do is click on thickness and then turn that up to like 10 and then click away. And it changed the thickness, and I click enter and change the thickness. Now, what we want to do is we want to make sure it's not in the same place. So we want to click the back arrow key until we get into the same place at the start, and then we want to click the hold here, find this, and then resize it till it's how you like. Make it here, and we can't see the E, so we make it a bit smaller. Okay, I like it. And now what we want to do is by my name. So now that we're done with this click, when we play it from the start, it should be like this. Don't worry about this outline. When you click on another part, it'll go. And then what you want to do is you want to click on the second clip. So we were on this clip. When you click on this, filters, add, search up text. And then you want to click on text simple. And then you want to change the text, turn it to by blah blah blah. I'm gonna just write test. Okay. And now when we come over here, it should come. We want to keep this lower third because we did this on the top. This part we did this on the top, so we want to keep this on the lower third. We're gonna click on this preset, and then look until you find lower third right here. Click on it. It'll make sure that it's on the lower third. And now what we want to do is we want to go to the beginning of the clip. We can do this by pressing back arrow key on a keyboard until we come here. And then you want to resize it till it's pretty small. And like this. And now we go from the beginning and then we play it. So like this. Play it should look like this. So what you want to really do when you're editing, and you want to really utilize splitting. Like say you want to cut something out, split two ends, and then right click, remove, and audio tracks and tracks. So let's say you wanted to put like a subscriber count or something. You can just click on this and then click add another video track, which will add another video track. So you want to overlay anything, but I don't want to do that, so I'm just going to click Control Z. Now we're going to add our clips. So first I want to just keep a clip that doesn't have really anything cool. So let's find a clip. So you want to drag your clip into this part and then drag it there. You can get your clips any way you want, like shadow play, anything. I don't have shadow play, so what I did was I record my gameplay and then I just cut out the parts that I don't want in the place, and then I just delete the rest and then export just the clip. So what I want to do, you want to make sure to, it'll be like this. Make sure to not like put it on top when it says overwrite. Make sure it's over in the yellow part. What you want to do, you want to right click on the yellow space, remove. There are two ways to do this. Either you can add a filter, or the easy way is just like hover over it until you find the center or this circle and make sure it's on the clip, and then hold and then drag it till it's like a bit, as much as you want. What that does is it adds fade effect. So let's watch it now. Problem is you can hear that I'm talking. So what you want to do is you want to click on the clip, add a filter, and gain volume, and then turn it to the bottom. And then now we won't hear my talking. We'll hear the music. So that was a good clip, and since there was no voice, that doesn't really look that cool. But that's our first clip. Now what we're gonna do is now that we're gonna add our second clip, I want to make it a bit better. So let's just find a clip that we want. Keep it there. Now that we dragged our clip in, what you want to do, you don't want to remove this like normal, because that just makes it instantly change. What you want to do, you want to make it like blink the screen. In my montage, you'll see that it makes a black screen in between. So what you want to do to create that effect, you want to hold on the clip, drag it till there's like a small gap, like this much gap would be good. And then when you play it, this. You can change move it around until the duration is perfect. Once you're done with that, you want to click on this clip again, and then make sure that the thing is muted. Since we're gonna mute every single clip, what you want to do, so instead of muting every single clip by adding filter, you can just click on this video track. You see this button, click on it, and now all the things will just not have audio, which is good because we're not going to be using audio. So now we play it. Another thing you probably want to do is you always want to sync up the cool parts of your clips with the beat drop. So if you look in this part, you'll see that the beat drop's around here. So let's listen to it. So you want to make it somewhere around here or here. So let's make the cool part here. So let's watch the clip. Me doing a ladder clutch. Right now there's nothing, and the beat drop already happened. Oh. Okay, now that part came. So we want to find out where the clutch comes. We want to hold back arrow until we see where you get hit off. So that's around right about here. So we want to make sure, where's the beat drop? Over here. So we want to make sure that the end part comes near the beat drop. So like, let's just put it like this. Maybe this is correct. Now, let's watch. So it kind of messed up a bit, so let's take it to here. Now that doesn't look good, so let's keep it back. So let's drag it to there. So now that we like that, what we want to do is So we're just gonna keep it back to normal. Find out where the place is where you clutch or start falling. So here's where I turn. I'm just gonna do 2 more back arrow keys. Click S again, and then we want to make a black screen flash when that happens. And then let's just drag it. Now it looks like this. So that seems a bit too long, so we're just gonna put it back. And boom. And we're gonna play it again. Okay, that looks perfect. And let's say you want to slow this down a bit, just a bit. So let's further, and then smooth this. Now we want to click on this to slow or speed up a thing. You want to click on properties up over here. Click on speed. We want it to slow it down. So what we want to do is we want to delete this 1 and turn it into a 0. Come here to the very first 0 and then put 0.7. 7 would be a good speed. Let's watch it. So it slightly enlarges it, so remember to move it a bit more if you want to keep the gap proper, the black screen. That looks kind of cool, in my opinion. So now that we're done with this clip, now we can go to the next clip. So find your next clip. Actually, we want to identify where the beat drop comes next. So this is the build up to the beat drop, and the beat drop is then. So you want to make your cool clip come right around here, but I'm pretty sure one clip's not going to be this big. So let's see if we can squeeze in one more clip. So let's find a clip, drop it in. So I dropped in my clip. It's definitely not long enough, so what we want to do is keep it here, play it, see how it goes. So what we see is the clutch happens here. So we want to just move the playhead till where I get flung into the air, which is around here. So we want to click S on our keyboard. That makes these 2 clips. Click on this clip. This is our clutch. We want to click on properties. Turn this 1 into a, okay, or you can just do a down arrow until it becomes 0.6. Let's do 6, and then let's play it. So it enlarged it a bit, if you notice. and then we play it. Here is where the clutch happens. So what we want to do, we can even make a bit of like here. We want to click S and then move it a bit more and then click S again here. And now we made this really small clip. Click on it again. Now we're going to turn the speed back up to normal because that makes it look like have a cool effect. Now you'll see what I mean right here. So you'll see that there's the small gap because I turned it back to normal speed. So you want to right click, remove, play. So you see how it's like a slow build up and then fast falling. So let's do it again. It's kind of laggy. That's because Shotcut's pretty laggy because it's a free software, so you can't really blame it. Now you find that the beat drop comes around here, and so let's see if I can find my next clip. So this is a really small clip. So we're just gonna drag it, remove this first, and then make it small. Okay, this time we actually don't want to do that. We're just gonna fade in. If you do it every single time, it kind of looks kind of stupid. So let's play it till I clutch. I clutch right at the end. So we want to click here, click on this. Just slow it a bit down. So let's click on this, maybe 8. 8's perfect. And then just click away. If you take some time, it'll enlarge a bit. You can move it a bit away, like play it. That looks kind of cool. And now let's get another clip. Okay, dudes, we have now successfully drag and dropped our clips in. Like this. And let's play it. So I actually recorded 2 clutches in this, and what I want to do is I want to separate those 2 clutches, and this is going to be the clutch that makes the beat drop. Let's see how it looks. So maybe this will look better. So maybe I'm going to do a bit more. So you really want to play around until it matches the beat drop, so I like that. And so this clip now is another clip, so we're going to play it. So of course we don't want this much space, so let's try a bit more. And now you see that there's a big space here. So maybe let's see if we can fit it with a clip. So right now I don't really want this clip. It's because I think I have a longer clip that I can put in. Let's put it in maybe. Okay, dude, so I got our clip in, and it's a pretty long clip, so we're gonna squeeze it in, see how it goes. So I played around with it a bit, and I think I like this more. So that's a bit delayed, so where does my thing go? So right around here is when the clutch happens, and this is when the drop happens. So we wanna put it here and move it till it comes around here. And maybe oof. So let's see how this goes. Okay, I don't really need to make it perfect because I'm just making a tutorial. So I want to make sure that it's like half of the clip is fast and half of the clip is slow. So let's click S here. Okay, here I want to stop the slow, so we're gonna click S again. Maybe move this a bit of distance. We're gonna click on this properties, turn the speed down 0.7. Click away. It should take some time. Switch. Now we want to right click, remove, play it, and now see how it is. So that creates kind of cool effect, and I like that. And so that's really how you do it. You just keep experimenting until the beat drop is mixed, and you just keep black spaces in between. So that's gonna be it for today's video. I hope you understood everything I did, because this is a bit complicating. It's not really that hard, and I'm not a pro. So anyways, another thing I want to say is thank you guys for the amazing amount of support I got on the last video. That video blew up. Like, I got 15 likes on that video. I'm actually so happy. And that video got 60 views in one day, and right now it's like 91 views. So that's amazing for me. I'm so happy. Thank you guys so much for the support on that video. Hope you liked this video. Thanks for watching, and bye!